me, dear me, dear me, it is happening! The void, the darkness, dear me, dear me, dear me, time lies in tatters! There's this place, this pit that lies to the north. It is a rift of chaos, an epicenter of a time and space-devouring force. Void demons are besetting Rivellon, and the storms of chaos are shuddering through our own dear homestead. Demons creep through the rift. They must all be destroyed. Not just any demons. Void demons. They are impervious to attacks with weapons or magic that any creature of this world can muster. But they have one weakness. For their simmering presence has permeated this area through and through for a long time. Tenebrium, that is the answer. The black ore that is dark as the void itself. Arm yourself with this foul material, and you shall be able to shred their bloodstone that controls their portal. The rift is the portal through which the demons seep. There is blood magic at work here, and he who says blood magic says immaculates. A bloodstone fuels the rift. Obliterate it, and the rift shall close. I've scouted ahead a bit and seen that 3 paths, or what passes for paths, lead to the center of the wasteland that lies before you. To the left is an encampment of immaculates. Yes, they're but immaculates, but their weapons look sharp as shark's teeth. So don't barge in like cats at a dog's wedding. The central path is a big no-no too, brimming with demons. I really wouldn't recommend it. Which leaves the right path, which may not be the right path at all, for it is deceptively calm along its trail and positively overflowing with magma. So basically I can offer you 3 options, all of them as appetizing as pig feed. And yet you'll have to swallow your portion whole. If not, the end of time will be swept into the void, and Rivellon with it. They exist beyond the normal continuum of time. They are here, and they are sweeping through the winds of chaos at the end of ages, shredding what they find. Unless they are defeated, your home away from home shall sink into the maelstrom of oblivion piece by piece. Do what you can, my friend. Do not falter. All depends on your prowess, and our homestead won't grow an inch until you've solved this dire matter.
By the goddess, hold your step! You are treading the ground of immaculates! Be gone from here! March! How dare you take the goddess's name in vain! Your blood will be spilt in her honor!
Get out of my way!
The apocalypse is at hand. nurtures our land.
I need to dry up.
Fortune favors the bold. Vicious vortex!
Favor of the seventh!
I am truly fortunate.
This is the end! For you!
hindering force.
How many souls were sacrificed to create a bloodstone this powerful?
The softest
We can
step
honor
disturbs
their
no
souls
terrain!
by destroying this perversion of their lives.
But you've given those demons the old 1-2 right in their void rift, and not a moment too soon. Our shelter plane is saved, dear hunter, quite saved, and we have only you to thank. Excellent practice for your wrenching of all existence from the void's grasp, don't you think? Yes, Source Hunter, I'm feeling quite optimistic myself.
Just a heads up, but I found myself on the receiving side of a spot of friendly fire during that last encounter.
By the gods, I'm ever so sorry. Won't happen again. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us. But once we find an inn, you're buying, buddy.
And so we ended the existence of a void demon. A creature so powerful it can tear the fabric of time and uproot the depths of space. To overcome such a foe, one needs more than skill and cunning. I do not know what you are exactly, Hunter, but it is more than human. You are beyond. You are divinity, somehow. The time will come when all will be revealed, of that I am certain. When it does, I hope you will accept what fate has in store for you, and the powers that are bound to come with it. You are keen, Hunter. Keen on the change that will come. That is good, for you have no choice in the matter. That which lurks within you must manifest. One may put the soul of a tiger in the body of a turkey, and still it will try to hunt. So it is with you. Something greater than all of us lies hidden within the mortal frame of man that surrounds your being. You are but a shell. And I, for one, grow impatient, anticipating that which must hatch.
As good as a new penny.
I sense something here. A great darkness, yes, but more than that. A great power.
After what we've been through, buddy, I'd say we can take on just about anything. By the looks of things, it seems we're heading towards Hunter's Edge, the town where I was stationed before I met you lot. Before we get there, you should know the whole yarn. What I saw there, why I fled. Yes, comrade, I fled a coward bearing the insignia of a sauce hunter. I think so, comrade. Even though you might never look at me the same way, I hope I won't lose you as compatriots. We, the villagers and myself, were corralled in the town square. The orcish queen sauntered into the middle, proud at the chaos she'd created. She screamed if we knew why they had come. Slowly, she approached me and leaned close, her hot, foul breath like fire on my face. With one hand, she clasped my throat. With the other, she reached into my pocket and pulled out the gem I'd taken from the orcs I'd killed earlier that day. I was a thief, she said. I'd taken something dear to her, and I had earned punishment. I thought she'd destroy me right then and there, but she did something worse. That's right, comrade, and I was soon to find out why. She brought forth one of her soldiers, a larger orc I'd never seen, and he was covered in black, gleaming armor. She placed the stone in his chest plate, and something happened. He transformed into something I'll never forget. She made me watch as she sent villager after villager before the great transformed beast. He crushed them all, one by one, each more gruesomely than the last. He seemed to revel in the work. I could do nothing, comrade. I couldn't save them. I couldn't help them. I could only watch. Don't you see it's already over? Don't you see it's too late? These orcs weren't out for riches or land. They only came for blood. No. All that's left in Hunter's Edge is a debt to be paid, comrade. And I intend to collect it.
Southeast to Hunter's Edge, north to incomparable suffering. Well then.
Southeast it is, for now at least.
Careful now, that's a trap.
My anger burns like 1,000 suns.
I walk amidst danger, yet no harm can come to me!
Soaked to the skin! Leave no foe standing!
Aha! You are well within my range now.
Hurricane attack!
First the cure!
As good as a new penny.
Only going to
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater
Troll
second
toll!
helping.
4,000! Go! Can't you count? You bloody walrus! 3 guards and 3 heads of slaves. You make cows pay toll too. You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. Or find another route chicken bones. You know as well as I, there's no other route. I'm offering fair coin for it. Any reason? Oh, no. Fine. Here's 3,000, and that's a bloody theft. You fancy little titles?
Revitalized and restored.
Only going to say it once more. Troll toll, 4,000 gold. Can't you count, you bloody walrus? 3 guards and 3 heads of slaves. You make cows pay toll too. You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. People ahead or find another route, chicken bones. You know as well as I, there's no other route. I'm offering fair coin for our passage here. You must see reason. 4,000 gold, chicken bones. Fine. Here's 3,000, and that's a bloody theft. You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. People ahead or find another route, chicken bones. Oh, that's it. I'll not lose twice the gold for the fact that you've only half a brain. Only going to say it once more. Troll toll, 4,000 gold. Can't you count, you bloody...
An interesting scene or something, but it just seems to be on repeat. Oh well.
4,000 gold!
Careful now, that's a trap.
I spy 2 little eyes, all smashed to bits against the wood. Pity that. Oh there, a word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Ha! Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life. Who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Syceal or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. I haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way. Yeah! Well, don't go round angering immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Ha ha! Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame 'em really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc... Well, you know how the phrase goes.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Hold. Our enemies have laid a trap. Into the fray once more. Oh, I needed that. Bless the seven, I am restored. Sweet relief.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
On the mend.
Back on my feet again.
I wonder what the orcs want with all this bone.
Into
Make
the
a
fray once
chandelier,
more.
most like. And a very ostentatious one it'll be.
As good as a new penny.
How can I help you, my friend?
Sting.
On the mend.
I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim. Ah, yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid. It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lacula. By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames. He has a residence at the far end of town, though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed. Know that Zandalor is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedlessly tries to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits.
You can speak. Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. A kind but private man he is. The dark invaders seem very interested in him indeed. Would that an invasion were all! Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. The human tribe came shortly after. They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. Savages by savages employed. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. They must be squashed, every last one of them. Oh, that bothersome old Tom. I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village.
An intact finger! Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for. There's still meat on those bones. Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble he had.
For now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. See you guys next time. Later.